it's time once again. I have my television muted. I am a dumbass. Day of the Devs. I'm actually kind of excited for this, and the next thing I'm watching today, Devolver, because I did not enjoy Summer Game Fest. If anyone's wondering where any of the reactions are to that, there's 3 little clips that I posted, which was literally the only 3 things that I actually thought were enjoyable about that show. Oh, there was Alan Wake 2 gameplay, but I didn't post that, because it was mostly me just going, ooh, that's nice. But yeah, so I figured posting a 2-hour video or so of me sitting there looking at my phone because I was really bored is probably not the best way. Oh, physical edition, that's cool. I thought that was just like a cute little intro to Day of the Devs or something. Oh, that's cool.
Are you a filmmaker or
are you fucking okay? YouTube ads being the bane of my fucking life, because I'm not watching this live. I'm having to watch this the next day. It was on too late. Hi, Tim Schafer. No, screw Jeff Keighley. I hate that guy after yesterday.
God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown since it started 10 years ago here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs
Hell yeah, buddy.
was an idea from Double Fine Productions.
Day of the Devs is cool.
To put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate games. It started as a live event here in San Francisco where we had developers showing their games where people could play them.
Me trying to see if I can see any like content creators in there.
Festival of amazing creativity and a very inspiring event. And then during the pandemic, it became digital only, and now we're doing both. A live event and a digital showcase, so people from around the world can enjoy all of these amazing games. We had a record number of submissions this year, more people wanting to be part of Day of the Devs than any year previously, and we have more world premieres today than ever before.
Shout out to Gang Beast in the background.
And please, without further ado, enjoy Day of the Devs.
Without further ado, oh, that is colourful. I love it.
Digital showcase. There would be effects on that. It looks like good.
Hell yeah.
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game from a team that is near and dear to my heart.
PlayStation, huh?
From Greg Lopinoff and the team at Wishes Unlimited, who made incredible games like Wander Song and Chicory. Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
I can't remember what Chicory is, but I've been curious about Wander Song, but I've still not played it yet. I've got way too many games on my backlog these days. Not enough time to frickin' play them.
And I am bouncing off the walls excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out.
Oh, right, yeah, Chicory literally just came to Game Pass. And I added it to my fucking backlog. I wonder why I recognize the name. Oh, hell yeah, Pokemon meets, like, Dodgeball.
Beastie Ball is a turn-based RPG where you coach a team of beasties to play
Oh no,
Ball,
not Dodgeball, sorry.
Like volleyball.
Volleyball. Got the wrong sport.
And you can explore this huge open world, recruiting all kinds of beasties.
Now I kind of want Pokemon meets Dodgeball.
Then
it's like Charizard, like, just like annihilating a Pikachu. That sounds like it'd be a fun game. This looks kind of cool.
Beasties are highly social creatures that evolved to play sports. In their natural wild state, they're
I had to check out, actually I had my audio still on because I had to mute it so many times yesterday because of copyrights and Summer Snooze Fest.
And depending on their personalities and their teamwork style, they can form different kinds of friendships.
That's pretty cool.
But whether they become besties or rivals or partners or sweethearts,
hell
they'll
yeah,
get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
Well,
shit. Really wanted to emphasize the beasties' agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions.
I'm really tired today, by the way. I feel so drained.
A certain set of conditions while you're playing against them. The goal isn't to collect as many beasties as you can, but to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change. And
hell
the
yeah.
bonds that they form with each other.
The fonts for the numbers and the score at the top and like offense reminds me of Blade Runner.
Wide variety of beasties that each have their own ecological niche and way of
Yo, I see that Discord icon.
Really wonderful bunch of concept
got like 99 plus messages.
All beasties have a range of colors and sizes, and their poses and
might be like a community server or something.
Which gives us lots of opportunity to express their personalities.
Or a work server, I guess.
To help give each BC that personality, we've been doing unique voices for them. Each one can express a range
oh
of
my
emotions,
god.
And we've had a lot of fun performing that. But it's not all just friendship.
Did they actually get a dog as a voice actor? Because I fucking love that.
Built around a nature preserve. You're kind of underdogs until one day when the Beastie Ball League shows up and starts tearing down the preserve to build a stadium. Your only way to stop the construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of
The
your
Beastie
adventure,
Boys!
you
I mean
will see all
ball!
the ranked teams
Oh, Lena
on the
Ren.
map. You
Cool.
decide where to go.
Didn't they
which
make the music for Celeste, from
and
what I
every time
remember?
you defeat a ranked coach, the other ranked coaches become stronger. So no matter which way you go, you'll have a tough and exciting rise to the top.
We're so excited to finally reveal this. It's a really special project for us. And if Beastie Ball looks cool to you too, then please check us out at beastieballgame.com. We're going to be revealing a crowdfunding campaign very, very soon, and we'd love to have your support. Thanks very much. We can't wait to talk to you more about Beastie Ball.
Hell yeah, loving the energy. Oh. Yeah, there's gonna be random cuts of me
In
dealing with
Hyper Light
ads.
Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title in the Hyperlight universe.
I remember
you'll
this
see the world
person, I think, from
mercenaries
last
with
year.
serious skills. You'll be entering the Overgrowth, an amazing open world with everything from lush rolling hills to deep labyrinths. They'll be comprised of both handcrafted and procedural elements, just how I like my levels. Like its predecessor,
Alright.
it'll be chock full of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious explorer. You'll face off against enigmatic enemies, armed with an arsenal of weapons that you've crafted with the spoils of your previous battles. And for those die-hard fans that have been eagerly awaiting its release, we have some never-before-seen sneak peeks. This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex.
I think I've
creative
seen
director at Heart Machine,
bits
and
of
we're making
Hyperlight. Was that the Zelda Breath of the Wild map in the background? I swear that were like they had like a map framed and it kind of looked similar to the Breath of the Wild map. I might be wrong on that though. It does look cool visually and stuff, but I don't know if this has been my kind of game
Hyperlight
personally.
Breaker is a huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's vivid but bleak.
Oh,
with
I do
crumbling
love the scenery in this
brutal
game
and
though. It does look
beautiful
really
all
nice.
at once. It's a major landmark.
Okay,
for
this
us,
maybe not as
the
much.
First of its kind, an open world game where you never return to the same world twice. You could say it's a mix
Weird.
of incredible open world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format.
Yeah, he definitely has a Breath of the
such as
Wild
Dead
map on the
Cells
wall.
and
That just confirmed it.
Or with friends.
I like the indoor areas. They look really cool, but the outdoor is colourful, but it just reminds me of every other open world game these days. It just doesn't really do anything for me. The colours are nice though.
Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure, with dangerous, unique, and challenging sub-bosses scattered throughout runs. You'll pick up new gear, make new builds, unlock new characters, upgrade.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah,
bring
what's
back
going on with
more
like
and
the
more
character
materials
switching?
We've learned so much.
I wonder if they have like different
building
abilities or
up
something
amazing
then.
Tech and a deep well of knowledge and experience as a team. Breaker's the culmination of all that incredible work, and we're excited to have you experience it for yourself.
Yeah, it's not for me unfortunately, but looks like it could be a cool
We'll have
game.
a lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
I think that is the Breath of the Wild map, but I can't tell. Like the main detail I was looking for was the little island in the bottom right of the map.
Halfway around the globe to Transylvania.
Well,
to
not
bring you
little.
a game that is not what you expect. From developers Stone Skip and publisher
It's
I Am 8-Bit Presents,
Vassal
I'm thrilled
Cania.
to bring you a world premiere title that is not only relaxing and enjoyable, it's chill and vibey. Let that anxiety go while you play Simpler Times.
Ugh. Jesus Christ, I'm already getting tired of YouTube spamming me with ads. Yes, I don't have premium if anyone's asking. I'm not paying for premium just to skip ads. There's enough that I've got to pay for right now as it is.
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stoneskip Studio. We are
Hi.
a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where it can be present.
Simpler Times follows Tyna on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Are you stood still or?
It's getting pretty full. starting to feel like I'm never
Or do you
gonna come
move
back.
around?
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment by immersing you in Taina's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
I feel like I could
Visual
vibe with this.
storytelling and mindful interactions, you will journey alongside her as she delves into her past and uncovers her authentic self.
This screams record for the Kingfish channel for me, currently. And I'm like, hell
With each
yeah.
puzzle, Taina grows closer to adulthood and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones like building a birdhouse, you'll interact with objects that hold sentimental value for Taina.
I really wish I could take you with me.
Flicky, flicky, flicky.
I'm gonna miss our duets together.
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too. We wanted to create a space where players can take a break, slow down, and enjoy something meaningful.
I'm really digging the music in the background, by the way. I don't know. I assume this is just for
Simpler
this
times
segment
tells
and
from
not part of the
stories we
soundtrack.
believe need to be told and heard. Inspired by this very place we're now sitting in, the game is a reflection of the
Oh, hell yeah, what up,
spaces we
Octopus?
spend time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so
Oh,
much time here looking out
those
the window.
flowers are so fucking
It's hard
pretty.
to believe that I won't see this
I
view
love
for a
pink
while.
flowers, they're so good.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us, encouraging you to reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure
Alright.
to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social
I can't remember if I have a
Thanks
game
for
list
taking
up.
the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as
I'm
we
gonna
enjoy
add that. I think that looks really cool.
Bye.
I vibed a lot with that.
It's like
Hell yeah.
Childhood is the beach. And
This is why I love Day of the Devs and also the Wholesome Games showcase. I end up coming out of it with like a bunch of really interesting indie games that I want to check out, and it's just super cool. Super cool. I haven't been able to check out many of them, unfortunately, especially not right now when money's been really, really tight for us this year, which is frustrating due to inflation and the state of fucking but yeah, not gonna get into it.
It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where
Alright.
the photos that you take become 3D worlds to explore. This is Viewfinder.
I feel like I've seen something of this, unless it was a different game like this that I saw. Where it's like a trippy, I don't know how the fuck they made this kind of game, you know?
Viewfinder is a difficult game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognize it.
Oh, pretty.
What is this place?
Hell yeah.
It is a game that, gives players a lot of freedom.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it creates a path.
And then make them into real 3D spaces.
Yeah, so cool.
Hang on, did you just shift reality?
I don't know how the hell they made this, but it's
What makes
impressive.
it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience, and I think everybody is just gonna have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's just a really nice.
Did someone just knock on the door in the video?
Perfect fit.
Because, like, I heard that and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who's knocking?
That doesn't look right.
Spin it around. There you go.
You can rotate reality too!
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say
Oh.
it's like the gameplay of Portal combined with the visual illusions of Superliminal or Antechamber.
Yeah, I've been
You
curious
also
about
compared it
Superliminal.
to The
Keep meaning to
Witness
check that out.
And Manifold Garden and various other first-person puzzle games.
I'll add this. I feel like it's one of those games where I'll get stuck every 5 seconds, but it could be fun.
Sandboxy and playful and open-ended.
Hell yeah.
The whole concept of when we started
You
this,
go,
that
little Rumba
when
buddies.
you actually create something, you do destroy a lot of things, and that's just
Whoa.
a very important lesson in creation. Viewfinder is created by different people, and we
This feels like one of those games where I'm gonna constantly go, why didn't I think of that every 2 seconds?
interesting cultures.
Oh, that's cool.
each character comes from a different culture. There's a lot of sort of culture-specific
Oh, that's nice.
props and
I like that.
items and themes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who you learn about.
Shout out to the blue and purple guitars. I liked those ones.
Environments and environmental storytelling.
Bathtub.
So we've tried to sort of make these special spaces
Whoa.
that really represent that character.
Can you pet the cat? Yo, get the can you pet the cat account on the phone.
Was always Mirren's idea. One of her
Helen?
many passions.
Helen Mirren? Yo, Zelda. Or Zelda inspired.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, you know, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage.
I have no idea how the hell they made this game, and I need someone to tell me.
Let's go.
Once again, sorry about the ads. Like, to be honest, I probably could have recorded this on my PC instead, like watching through my PC, but it would have been choppy and it wouldn't have looked as good, so it's not as comfortable for me either.
Team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs.
Interesting.
And we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn ghost story called Haunty.
Alright.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty.
Alright. Yo, Dreamcast logo in the top left, let's go. Shout out to the Sega Dreamcast.
The main
Hell yeah.
mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can haunt things and get access to their abilities. There's a big variety of things that you can haunt in this game.
Oh, that's cool.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring around and seeing what different things you can haunt and the abilities that they give you.
I do apologize. I feel like I'm a little bit quiet during this, but with this and the Wholesome Show, I kind of just like take it in, you know? Like they have very relaxing, chill experiences that you're looking at a lot of the time, and it just makes me feel kind of relaxed. I don't feel the need to talk as much about stuff.
Haunty follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that, it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have.
Oh, that is nice. I do like that bit. It seems cool, but for me personally, I don't think this is my kind of thing, but that one scene a second ago was like, oh, that was good.
The stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind.
Oh, that's interesting.
The environments and characters are all carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work in there. And we have a fantastic soundtrack.
Yeah, it does sound kind of nice.
And so it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience.
Whee! Everyone with your arms up. Hypers.
If this is something you're interested in, be sure
See, that previous scene I mentioned and that scene at the end was pretty cool. Alright, well that was Haunty.
Is a bit of a blast from the past.
Probably an ad incoming any minute now.
12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town and won a handful of awards.
Sorry,
including
what?
The Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival. But then, shortly afterwards, both the game and its creator vanished. That game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon find yourself making tough choices and trying to balance keeping your business afloat.
So why did the creator vanish?
It was a
I'm
truly
curious.
unique, powerful and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that, lovingly restored and better than ever, Cart Life is back.
Alright. There. Alright, back from the fucking mandatory ad break. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio.
I would not
and
have
we're here to show
expected
you
this
Car
game
Life.
to look like this, but I kind of dig it.
Car Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
Some personal reasons, then, I assume. I kind of dig this. Looks cool. Boop. $1.50 $25 charge.
In Car Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying
Yeah,
to
I dig
establish
this. This
her
is
new
really
coffee
cool.
cart.
What was this called again?
Andrus is a
It's like
Ukrainian
Cat's-
immigrant who is trying to put down roots
Cat's
in
Life
his
or
town
something like
by
that.
opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him.
Hell
Building
yeah.
your own cart
You go,
is
Vinny.
not an easy job.
Oh hell yeah, we
Just like
got
in real
booty.
life, in
I'm gonna have
Car
to
Life,
censor that. I'm gonna get taken down. No.
You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character will determine the outcome of their stories.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's drunk.
The world of Car Life is alive
Alright.
and filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the time that they have with each character is entirely up to them. Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make.
Yeah, I'm
what
vibing
they
with this. I really
prioritize,
like this.
and
This looks really
even
cool.
the order in which they choose to play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art, updated controls and mechanics, and we really look forward to sharing it all with you on PC and
Yeah,
console
Cat's
later
Life.
this year.
Which console are we talking here? I would like to know. Hell yeah. I really like that. That looked really cool.
Has been going on for the last couple years
Oh,
in
is this
games,
that
and as we get deeper into the
super
grind revival,
arty like
things are
skate
getting a
game?
little more avant-garde and daring.
I forget what it was
This
called.
next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world premiere of Hellskate.
Or is this something different? There was like a super like arty looking like
Hello,
skateboarding
my
game
name
that
is
seemed
Jordi
really cool that I
Bonambosa,
wanted to check
also
out.
known as Quibblecop. I'm the CEO and founder of
Quibblecop?
Phantom Coast. And today,
Isn't that like a
I'm talking
YouTuber or
about
something?
Hellskate.
Ooh. I'm already in. You've already sold me. You sold me at skating game.
Here we go.
Hell skate.
No! That was a good combo! Alright.
Oh, this is cool. I can't wait to suck at this game. It's gonna be great.
Again.
Hellskate takes place in Vertime.
I like the
Here
mall
you play
from
as Phantom
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1.
Skater through and through.
Might have been
All
inspired
Anton
by
wants to
it.
do is skate at
That's cool.
Vertime's fabled beach. Even if that means he has to go through the gods and monsters who will do anything to stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard
Am I gonna
brand
get
is
copyright
very
hit for
similar
this
to
music?
arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
started a long time ago.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the far-off, far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk. We're bound to the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellskate. Hellskate is a skateboarding
Nice.
roguelike game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks. And
Why did you have to say
traversal,
roguelike?
jumps, bounce
Now I'm
meters,
feeling put off.
roguelite
I don't like
structure.
roguelike games. I'm tired of every game having roguelike mechanics these days. I don't like roguelike mechanics, and every game these days seems to fucking have them. Alright, well that's on the maybe list then. I'll see what the mechanics are actually like. It might not be as bad as
You keep
I
your
might think.
resources which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons. The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and heavy attacks, the core of the gameplay revolves around your skateboarding tricks.
The game should be quite easy for people to pick up and play. It has a combat system.
Oh, you haven't seen me trying to play something like this. That's not going to be easy for me. It's going to look terrible.
And then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding where you need it, when you need it.
The gameplay does look really cool though, so I will keep my eye on this game. But the roguelike thing really puts me off, and any game that says it's got roguelike mechanics immediately puts me off, because I don't like roguelike games. I just don't find them fun personally. Does she have a giant skateboard for a torso?
In our next game,
That was the
Henry
next
Halfhead,
fucking
you play as
ad break.
Half-a-Head.
I'm sorry,
That's
what?
it. That's the game. But it's so much more than that too, because you see, Henry can be many things, can be anything.
Can he be my dad?
He has the curious
Oh my
ability
God.
to be able to transform into anything.
He finally came back from the
Using this
fucking
peculiar power and
7-Eleven
flexing form,
with
you'll
cigarettes.
live the life of the title character, navigating
dumb
sandbox
joke.
situations crafted by Zurich-based
Anyway.
developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome. May I introduce you to Henry? Henry's not.
I
just
don't know why I
anyone.
expected it to
If
be
there's
like
anything
that kind
there,
of half, not
well,
this kind.
everything. Henry can transform into everything in their reach. Yes, everything. And that's how they manage their daily life.
Oh my god, I kind of dig it.
The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock announces the dawn of a new day.
Dawn of a new day?
Keep ringing until
Majora's
Henry
Mask
calms the
intensifies.
nervous quivering machine. Tick tock, tick tock. At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine, which they usually start by making their bed. Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry
Very
knows
true.
that if you want
Wise
to live in the
words.
world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
Literally me making my bed. Just like, ah, it'll do.
For hours, Henry could sit there, lifting the seat.
Reminds
up
me of
and
the
down,
Quagmire
pretending it
meme.
was a singing
Quagmire turned into a toilet.
Not too hot, not too cold. Henry bought a
Soap.
turmeric soap. They didn't
Wee.
know.
Deja
it was
vu.
light colour.
Never been to
It's
this
actually
place
great for
before.
the skin.
Bye, bada, bing. Ooh, it's turning purple. Nice. And you can become a bubble. And you can become a rubber duck.
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves. All clean and dry, Henry is now ready for a proper breakfast.
This game is silly in a
Breakfast
way
with a warm
that
beverage is
seems
important,
quite fun.
And so is keeping up with the news.
This week. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
Play Wonderwall. Anyway. Hell yeah. Cubed coffee, my favorite.
The best drink Henry can make from beans.
Baked beans? I know it means coffee
Candy
beans,
of
but
nature.
I had to say it.
Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work.
single apple. Oh, hell yeah. A banana. Make some toast, I guess.
If Henry takes their lunchbox
Random.
and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Double the Henry, double the fun.
Oh my god. There's co-op in this shit?
Not so ordinary everyday life.
I don't mean shit in a bad way, by the way.
Henry.
I mean that in a complimentary way. Alright, I'm adding that. Henry half head. Mostly because of the co-op, because that could be really fun
Creator
in
is
co-op.
perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator on Limbo and Inside. We had the honor of working with him to publish 2 of his solo projects as part of Double Fine Presents: rhythm action platformer 140 and co-op arcade shooter Thoth. 2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played that truly give you a sense for and appreciation of Jeppy's contributions to those Playdead titles. His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game. This is Cocoon.
Oh,
Hello,
my eyes
I'm
hurt so
Jakob,
much right now.
co-founder and audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen.
Yo,
I'd
nice
like to
game
show you what
collection
our
though.
amazing team has been working
I see
on
Doom.
for the last couple of years. Our game, Cocoon.
Okay. I just remembered as well, there's an Annapurna showcase at the end of the month that seems pretty cool, so I'm going to try and check that out if I can. I'm just a little bit sad that it's at the end of the month and not sometime within this week. Because I like all these things being together, but oh well. Really weird that this person apparently worked on Limbo and Inside, and then we see this. Like, it looks so different already. That's kind of interesting.
Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring.
Alright. Whoa.
Just like that.
That was cool.
We are now in a world outside.
So is this next gen only then? Because that was super fast in terms of like loading that.
The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time.
It's a cool concept.
Even further outside, and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up.
First there was inside, now there's outside.
Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles. And you can even throw them into pipes.
That's cool. Ah. To keep it going the way you want it to go. It's a cool idea. I don't think I'd play this myself because I'm admittedly not really that big on puzzle-related games.
To solve interesting puzzles.
Mostly because I'm a dumbass. Take me forever to solve anything.
Area, you simply jump out of the world. Let it pass by.
Ah, that's clever. I like that.
And jump back in. Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
Whoa. Super Mario Sunshine, baby! Yeah, I don't think this game's for me personally. Seems cool though. I like some of the ideas that they're doing here.
We hope you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year.
Cool little
on
room though,
Steam,
my dude.
Xbox,
I like it.
PlayStation,
Oh, I just saw the
and
Yoshi
Nintendo
at the
Switch.
top. With the Yoshi with the little plant pot. That's awesome. Seems like kind of a cool game though. Cocoon.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because its title, Été, in French, translates to the word summer.
Hell yeah.
Hi, my name is Laszlo, and I'm the creative director at Impossible. We are a small Montreal-based indie studio working on our first title, Été.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'm digging this so far. This is cool.
In Été, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color. Été means summer in French, because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal, Canada.
This kind of might be an odd comparison, but this reminds me of Power Wash Simulator with paint, if you know what I mean. Like you're filling in all the gaps. Instead of cleaning something, you're actually covering it, if you know what I mean. That's pretty cool. Oh, hi doggy. Hi doggy. I did not paint him. I did not. Oh, hi doggy.
And as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once.
That's cool. Nice.
You'll also meet plenty of locals.
See, for me personally, I feel this does look really cool and I would play this. But I feel like eventually it'll get a bit tedious for me personally. It's kind of why, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Power Wash Simulator, as I mentioned, the game I mentioned a second ago. Because cleaning can be quite relaxing in that game, but eventually it gets to a point where there's little bits that you've missed somewhere and you're like, oh, where is it? Oh, and you're like trying to clean everything off and it starts kind of getting a bit mind-numbing for me after a while. Like, I feel like I need a bit more gameplay overall.
That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create
but this does look really cool.
Artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D, and even recolored. The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation.
Hell yeah.
With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your disposal and dozens of commissions to inspire you, the only limit really is your imagination. Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also get to meet other like-minded
Friendly
artists,
neighborhood painter
like
coming
Marianne,
soon to the
an ambitious
MCU.
photographer, and Theo, a talented musician, among many others. If you manage to befriend them, maybe they'll let you in on their best-kept secret, an abandoned building that could become your very own painting studio.
Hell yeah.
But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024, and we hope you'll enjoy your adventures as a traveling painter in this lovingly crafted, whimsical summer world.
That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. It's what I mean about Day of the Devs and the Wholesome Games showcase as well.
Where we take a brief break to talk about the long and complicated process by which we accept games into the nominating committee.
I'm actually going to pause this real quick because this isn't for me. Wait.
With the accounting of the
Tim, sorry. I thought that. Yeah, I thought I was doing something here too. All right. Hey,
What's happening?
Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here with a very exciting announcement. We're back.
Oh.
The Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be hurting your way. It'll be flocking your way. No, I like herding. It'll be herding your way next year.
Oh, herding. I thought he said hurting. I thought he was saying, like, I like hurting. I was about to say, has anybody checked on this person? Are they okay?
Hi there. My name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK, best known as the developers of the Alto's Adventure series.
Oh, this is cool.
Now, over the last few years, we've been busy growing the team and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio. And we're super excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please, take a look, and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
Alright. Cool.
Searching for
It's me! Oh, never mind. There's the land as well. My cousin. Ugh. From the creator of Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey. Now there is Alto's Valhalla. Okay. It looks very pretty. Just currently based off this, I don't think it's my kind of thing. The scenery is very nice. Oh yeah, the thing I think I was trying to say before is that the Wholesome Games Showcase and Day of the Devs always give you like quite an interesting variety of indie games to look at, and I feel like every time I watch them I come out with like at least like half of the show, half of the different games I like add to a list, and I'm like, hell yeah, and it's good stuff. Yeah, don't think that's for me just based on what I saw
I hope
though.
you enjoyed this first look at our brand new
It looks
game,
pretty though.
Summerhill. To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home. Summerhill brings together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale. As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summerhill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that can only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey.
Nice.
We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Alright, cool.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from
what now?
Studio Side, essentially a one-person team with a few friends.
I don't remember what this is. What is
It's a
happening?
dating action game.
Sombra?
Now,
Is
you've
that
heard a
you?
lot about this
Cyberpunk? Is that you?
I'm sorry, Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent.
What is this?
The virus has turned most of us into...
Is this Eternites or?
I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy, and the road will be long, but who knows? Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for.
Your Persona 6 is looking really weird. That's a joke, by the way. I feel like I have to confirm that I'm joking when I say a lot of things. Because a couple of clips I released from Summer Game Fest, people thought I was being serious when I said that Pal World, I think it's called, that they're gonna get sued by Nintendo. I'm like, that was a joke. It's called a joke. And apparently, quite a few people didn't get that and thought I was being serious. I'm like, what do you mean? Nintendo are not gonna sue them. Don't be silly. and were like really mad at me for it. I'm like, I was kidding. I was having fun with the video. Like, good lord.
To make things less scary. So, what now?
This does seem kind of interesting, though.
Did you just shush me? Because the teacher might hear us. Hey. Have you ever passed a note to your crush?
Okay, that happened.
I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and not...
Oh, is this going to be another one of those games where all the weebs are going to talk about their favourite waifus when all the characters seem to be underage teenagers? Because I find that really gross. It's something I hate about the Persona fandom. It drives me up the wall.
I mean, so many things like train, scavenge, dates. Did I say date?
Why are you laughing maniacally? Are you going to turn yandere? What is happening?
Balance all these activities if you want to save the world.
Like, I have no problem with romance, like, games like this, where you can... Oh my god. Ass! Like, games like that where you can put a couple together and stuff and kind of ship them. I'm fine with the ships, but when people are like, oh, well, I think the character on the left is so sexy. It's like, that's a teenager. Don't be fucking creepy. Like, good lord. Anyway, run over.
Sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello
Interesting.
everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of Retro Gadgets.
Whoa. Interesting.
Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for Retro Gadgets comes from, is to being able to build digital gadgets
That's cool.
with little effort.
Not my kind of thing personally, but it's a really cool idea.
Because it brings you this retro environment where you can build your own games in Lua.
Ah.
And we also love Shenzhen.io by Zachtronics because it managed to teach you low-level programming effortlessly. And Retro Gadgets tries to
Yo, fucking Game Boy Advance inspired little console. Hell yeah.
Customization. All this is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment.
Fake boy.
We have a fantastic community.
Hell yeah.
And people have been creating insane
Mighty
gadgets
Cobra.
that go well beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server and check them out. Retro Gadgets is in early access on Steam, and we have big plans in store. Bye.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
If you've ever watched the Mars Curiosity rover on one of its missions, you very well may have become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game
Not really, but okay.
Important question though. Sure, Curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped objects from point A to point B by assembling and piloting your very own Mars rovers. And in doing so, perhaps you will solve the pepperoni-based problems that truly matter.
Pepperoni-based problems.
Hello, I'm Ian McClarty from Shape Shop. We're a small team based in Melbourne, Australia, and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics. In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting often awkwardly shaped objects.
Oh, what were those toys called when I was a kid? It was kind of like Lego, but it wasn't. It might be like Mega Blocks or something, maybe. I don't know. But I remember one of them had like those like little white blocks with the circles, something like that, and you would use them to, like to build things. I forget what they were called, but it reminds me of that. You don't want to have it like that.
The game
It'll
will
get
give you new toys to play with.
dirt all over it from the earth. Like a ore rock or something. like mining. Yeah, it's not my kind of thing personally, but seems cool.
The game is set in a vast open world. and
I
you're
like
free
the
to
way
pick
that they're
and
editing
choose
this
which
though.
jobs you'd like to
Like
take
using
on.
like screens within the
There's a
game
mix
to
of
put the person on.
procedurally
I quite like
generated
that.
side
It's like
jobs
tell you about the game.
and handcrafted main contracts.
It's a bit more
In the
creative
main
than just,
contracts,
here's a
you'll
person,
help you
here's a
to
trailer. And
construct
I
new
oddly
buildings
respect
in the
that.
game's world.
Not that there's anything wrong with just, here's a person, here's the trailer. This is cool. Like the way that they've done this trailer.
One of the main challenges in the game is figuring out how to pick up each item and deliver it safely to its destination using the parts that you have available.
Ah, drat. Gonna have to put in a word with R&D to make another one. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
And as you build up your collection of parts,
What the
more
frick
creative
is that?
options will become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative.
It's like he's
in this
flexing.
character.
Me every time I have to play Destiny. Dives off something. That job might have been a little bit too dark for this specific show, but oh well.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Mars First Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd of June. That's just 2 weeks away, and we're really looking forward to seeing what everyone builds in the game. Thank you.
Alright. Mars First Logistics.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty
Expecting
bleak,
an
right?
ad any minute
well,
now.
UK and Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take. From the studio that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world of Salt Sea. The adventure unfolds differently with every decision, so there's always something new to see in your next playthrough. So buckle your swashes and get ready for the world premiere of the stylish, seaworthy Salt Sea Chronicles.
Okay. There we
Hello. We are Die Gute Fabrik. I'm Hannah Nicklin from Die Gute Fabrik, and we made Salt Sea Chronicles. We're super stoked to show you the world premiere of Salt Sea Chronicles today. It's a flooded world, story-driven adventure game where you play as a ship's whole crew.
Alright. Yo, shout out to that guy's ass on the left then. Like, damn dude, doing the push-ups. Like, damn!
At the beginning of the game, you're going to discover that Maya, your captain, has gone missing.
I like her
And together,
earring.
Your ragtag crew
That's
are going
cool.
to heist a ship and set out across the Salt Sea archipelago in search of clues. In each chapter of the game, you decide where to head next, who to explore with from the crew when you get there, and what to say to the people that you meet along the way.
I don't think
Salt
this
Sea
is my
Chronicles'
kind of
unique
thing, to
art
be honest.
style is brought to life by beautiful animation, and each location is built on the fragments of this world that came before. Our art team have really done an incredible job. One of my favourite locations is called Los Gatos, and on that island, the people there live symbiotically with
Los
the community
Gatos.
of
It's just next to Los Santos from San
As you
Andreas.
explore, you'll find a brand new trip.
That was a dumb joke, but oh well.
Especially for the world of Salt Sea. It's a really good way to sort of take a break from the story. It's called Spoils, and you can play it all over the archipelago, and you might discover how each community has slightly different house rules.
Not for, definitely not for me, because I don't like card games either.
Part of is our exploration system. So we're sort of done away with the walk of shame in adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of slowly traipsing to the other end of the island, You're just going to tap the shoulder button on your controller or select a screen span arrow to move almost instantaneously across a space.
I do like
It
that.
allows us to lay the story down away
It's
from
playing
the
things like Monkey Island, where you forget and you're like, oh god damn it, and you click and you just watch Guybrush just slowly move to. It's like, okay, I've got to go all the way back here now. God damn it.
And how you navigate the world together. And each community that
So that's
you
a
meet in
cool
turn is going to be
idea
rich
they've got
and
there.
amusing and strange maybe, and have its own things going on. There's also a strong sense of genre-based storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Saltsea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Saltsea Chronicles with you all today, and I can't wait for you to explore the rich world, get to know the wonderful characters, and to hear what paths you chart when you play.
Alright, not my kind of thing,
Alright,
to be honest.
This next game, Sorry. Tim keeps texting. Let's see. Oh, Tim wants me to read something.
It says Ocean's about to get an ad, probably.
The thing I
From
love
YouTube.
most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as me as Tim, I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and tribulations, while making a real video game over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool. Two-Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2, and they made a super hyper-duper long documentary series, unlike anything you've ever seen.
Oh.
All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development that never really gets documented because who has access like this?
The audio's going super
so here's
weird
a
for me
very
right
quick
now.
sneak
I think
peek
it's just
at their
the
incredibly long series.
just YouTube or
We
something,
highly
I'm not
encourage
sure.
you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
It's called Zero Bucket.
So what's next?
Psychonauts 2.
Share it to Jason Schreier, I guess.
Dollar amount we're talking about is probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues.
And no clip, hell yeah.
Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
So there's a ton of stuff going on right now that's kind of breaking me. But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
Share it to Corey Barlog.
Hopefully get a chance to work on a Psychonauts game in the near future.
Skittles, what?
Thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
I tried playing the first Psychonauts. It didn't really hit with me personally, but that does look really cool. Psych Odyssey.
To submit
Alright,
your game
I might watch
for
that. That
future
seems
Day
cool.
of the Devs, or to
It
just
could be
hear about
an
Day of the Devs
interesting
in general,
series.
Go to dayofthedevs.com.
I feel like this is the end of Day of the
Thank
Devs.
you to all the incredible sponsors that have been with us since the very beginnings of Day of the Devs. We're going on 11 years. We could not pay for any of this without these sponsors. They donate to us. Ask for nothing in return.
Yo,
except
fuck you, Nintendo. PlayStation and Xbox and Steam have got their backs, but no Nintendo. That's a joke once again, just to clarify before someone gets mad. Because people keep taking things I say so seriously, and I don't know why.
Ever since we started doing these digital showcases,
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you again. You're a hero amongst heroes. Go check out his music. It's amazing. Hell, Dose 1 is incredible. Thank you for watching Day of the Devs yet again. If you're looking for more information or you just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land, go to dayofthedevs.com. The URL on your screen. Follow us on social media. We got more coming up this year. Thank you to our friend Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy
I don't like Jeff Keighley personally. He annoys me, to be really honest.
Stick around. We're not completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of New Caledonia. Thanks to our friends who made the game Chia.
Oh,
it's worth it. It's really.
I want to watch it, but I didn't like Chia. I'm not gonna lie. I love the music and the culture from this game was so goddamn good. but the gameplay for me was so boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this for me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to get negative, but was a big disappointment for me personally. It's a bit of a sore spot for me, this game right now, because I was so looking forward to this, but the gameplay just ended up being roaming around on different islands and just walking forward and travelling forward, and I just felt like I was falling asleep half the time. I just didn't end up having too much fun with it, personally. I do have a couple of episodes on it on the Kingfish channel if anyone's interested, though, but I didn't finish this game. But the music was fantastic. It was really cool. Oh, fly flew in my face then. I'm so sad though, because these parts were so good. I was so into it, and I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic. But I just didn't really enjoy the game, like, for its actual gameplay, personally. Because as I've mentioned before, I'm not really a big fan of games where you're just roaming around for ages, not really doing anything for the most part. And it just didn't hit with me, personally. Beautiful looking location, though. I don't know if New Caledonia is a country or what. That's why I didn't say country, because I'm not sure. This song is fantastic, though. I love it. Like, it's just hearing this makes me feel like I'm tearing up a bit, because it feels just beautiful and epic, and it's hard to explain. I'm so sad I didn't end up enjoying this game, though, because I was so looking forward to this. But oh well. Oh, that part was so cute. It was so good. That's what I mean, like, this is making me want to go back and finish it, just because, like, I want to see, like, more of the story and characters in that world. It's just the gameplay itself is what I didn't like about the game. Anyway, wipe away the 1 or 2 tears that I randomly shed from that. That was beautiful. But anyways, another fantastic day of the devs. I had a great time with that. Out of that, I got the, I want to check out that docu-series they mentioned. I think they said it was a series. Psych Odyssey, that seemed really cool. There was Simpler Times, Viewfinder, Cart's Life, Hellscape is a maybe, and Henry Halfhead, so that was a pretty dope time. I had a good time with that. But anyway, let me know what you thought about Day of the Devs in the comment section down below. If you're wondering what else I might be checking out over this coming weekend, or week, should I say, because there's a lot of stuff coming up. I'm actually going to be watching Devolver after I finish this one, so that'll be up soon as well. And then after that, there is the Wholesome Games Direct, but I'm going to be leaving that for a few days, because I've just got some other stuff going on over the weekend. I'm going to pause that real quick. And then I'm also going to be checking out the Xbox Showcase, of course, on Sunday, so there'll be probably the full show for that. So I'm just trying to find my list real quick. Yeah, so Wholesome Games I'm probably going to watch before I watch the Xbox Showcase on the Sunday, so that'll go up a little bit later. There's going to be Ubisoft on June the 12th, there's Capcom on June the 12th, and there's the Ryuga Gotoku Summit, which I'm excited for, on the 15th, and then Annapurna on the 29th, which I'm going to be trying to check out. That's towards the end of the month, of course. Whether or not any of these will actually fully get uploaded, we'll see, because I'm not even sure if the Capcom thing is going to be really that interesting for me personally, or the Ubisoft thing. So if they don't end up being, if the full show, if I'm like, just like, I'm kind of bored, I'm not really digging any of this, I'll upload clips of whatever I do find interesting. But if you don't see any of that by, like, sometime mid next week, then I probably didn't enjoy them. I will let people know via Twitter though, so if you do want to follow me there to see what's going on with that, then feel free. But yeah, so Devolver coming up soon, so I'm going to be watching that in a moment, so that should be pretty cool. But anyway, let me know what you thought about Day of the Devs in the comment section down below. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!